We're set for action. Big Portland had a 125-115 win over Denver on Thursday night. McCollum connects.
So many huge games that you just come to expect greatness, and that just looks like than the games before.
Carmelo, and it's 4-0 Portland. George getting physical with Nurkic, and he hits on the pull-up.
Change the game just with the extent of their range.
Zubac half-stream. Lillard hanging three.
Going to have a lot of those shots today because Zubac is going to play in a drop.
Reggie checks just to not being the guy, which he had been with the New York Knicks this year as a primary scorer. Turnaround Carmelo, put a copyright on that.
3 rotation players. Now, often in the NBA, when stars sit, the opponent has a natural letdown ability for today, but he told us that it's fresh on his team's mind what Denver's second unit did to the Blazers on Thursday.
Instead, they had just 8 turnovers in that game. Nobody home. Carmelo Anthony
Either has to bump Anthony. There's no way Marcus Morris can get over that on his own, and with the ball at the top, it's really hard to get help from the weak side.
10-point deficit now for the Clippers. Morris getting physical as he fit.
However, she is on a respirator, and he continues to be very worried about his grandmother.
No, we certainly wish. 24. Oh, what a play. Through the middle, even though there's contact, he still gets where he wants to get to. Lou Williams.
That's 2 in a row. You just can't let Lou Williams get to his left hand to that pull-up.
Lillard to the rack. I didn't know we were comparing, but I would agree. Carmelo Anthony back in, misses, and the tip-in goes. Azonia's been
right now, other than Gary Trent, don't have a lot of great three-point shooting on the...
Looking for the angle, and he's got it for 2. Minute to play now in the opening quarter. Portland up by 2. Lou Williams is lethal.
It's making it look here in the bubble.
Williams misses from the outside. Has 10. 3-point lead for Portland. Now a 5-point lead. Game clock winding down here in the first. Shot clock at 2. Williams puts it up. Scoop. It goes. Lou Williams. The last game is that sometimes the first option wasn't working, but they found things that did. The offense didn't get stuck. And he thought that was a good sign moving forward.
And that's something he's looking for in these last few games here in the bubble, that they'll be able to get to the second. And will take away a lot of what you're trying to do, and you have to get to those second, third, and even fourth options.
Rod hands to McCollum. He's got a mismatch with Patterson. He takes it right at Zubac. Patterson and Shamet for L.A. Magruder again to the cup. Early stages, second quarter. McCollum being watched by Jackson. Now a switch. Switch again. Patterson on Melo. Carmelo Anthony, one-on-one scoring.
So when he gets a smaller guy on him, he's just going to go over the top on his jump shot. He gets Patrick Patterson on, led the bubble in 3-point today.
It's been amazing to watch his development so quickly. Paul George. Upstairs, Simons! Sky!
That coach has so much confidence in me.
38 threes, it's pretty easy to have confidence in him. But guys having to come and block late all the time.
Backdoor. Pretty. Damian Lillard could return to the NBA campus early next week. George. Rebound. Morris. Pump and lay it.
Relishing the matchup right now with Carmelo Anthony.
Backdoor again. This time Lillard gets it to go.
By Nurkic on the roll, 7-footer. Help comes to make that pass on the move. You know, we talk about that with Jokic all the time.
Extra feed. George hangs. He's got it. 1 second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Jab step and a fade. McCollum.
Good offensive team. We said they've been the best in the bubble. You've got to try to focus in and take something. As we're going to see here, no one runs back. Doc Rivers not happy. Calls.
High screen Zubac. George the penetration. Fadeaway is short. Melo turns the corner and finishes.
Blitz on Paul George.
They're going to have to shoot it. Shamet Jab step and a J, rims out. Good box out there by Zubats, cut by Shamet, and a two-handed throw.
A little bit frustrated as far as handling the ball. He has not handled blitzes really well, but when he...
Shot clock is winding down. A kick, Trent. Jackson, the bump. And it's Wenyen Gabriel checking in. Isolation, 9 to shoot. Double team from Williams. Lillard spins and scores. And it's 94-93 Portland. Back on 2 more for Dick.
Is shaking his head, and I know that will come up on the film tomorrow. Like, that's not just anybody driving to the basket with no...
Bubbling. So often Carmelo Anthony has been the guy you've leaned on. Why has he been so effective in the fourth last couple games?
Well, he's used to those moments. I think a lot.
Without a point, they trail by 1. Nurkic against Patterson. Turns, soft touch with the left hand.
And Lillard, they have to rotate to Nurkic with Patrick Patterson, who battled hard, but just not big enough to play Nurkic in the paint.
100-99 Portland. Shamet on a switch. Drives by Nurkic for 2 in the fourth. Double team on Lillard. Collins looks to the post. Man in a mismatch. The cutter, McCollum. And it's Nurkic with a head. With 5 minutes to go. Morris rims in.
Marcus Morris to step into what's a very comfortable shot for him.
Luck got on the deck. Terrence Mann, extended minutes. Morris lines it up. He knocks it down. McCollum got a 3. The fourth quarter. Portland up by 4. Rising up. Morris off the rim.
The step back going left.
Here's McCollum. Extra feed. Lillard, 1 dribble and a J. Short. 1 game to advance to the playoffs. Nurkic is fouled underneath by Morris in Dallas.
Give me 1.
But this year playoffs, and there's really no home court advantage. So Doc Rivers going with Rodney McGruder for Reggie Jackson to get a little more defense into the game.
Offensive foul. Morris runs into Lillard. Turnover, LA.
Possession to give his certain teammates just committed to making the Portland Trailblazers organization the best at a playoff game. But why not give these guys some minutes right now?
Paul George remains on.
But he just missed one.
And there you go.
Who wins a championship down the stretch in a close game?
Patterson, the trigger man. Portland up by 5. Into Shamet. Quick move to the rim, and he scoops it in. 112.
And Patrick Patterson is going to give you a great effort.
Trent. Too strong. Rebound. Shamet. Mismatch with Nurkic. 10 to shoot. Feed it. Nobody there. Patterson takes advantage. And the foul.
Foul in that situation. At that point, you got beat. Let him make
10. Now it's Lillard with 44 seconds left. Lillard makes his move. Drives in and scores on the inside. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Man takes the baseline, the stumble and kick. McGruder for the lead. He's got it. Rodney McGruder.
Sometimes that aggression can get the worst of it.
And Lillard draws the foul.
To see Doc disagree with the call, usually very supportive of the officials.
And free throws of the day. Missed them both. Rebound knocked around. Nurkic got it. Green.
This is a big game for the...
After the long stoppage, Green 77% career shooter, and he cans a pair. LA. Lillard, Dame time for the tie. No good. Rebound to Green.
He got a foul. Doesn't get it right there. He's got a foul. You can't afford to give away the time in this.
McCollum tosses up the horn, and he cans it. The Clippers.